Yo, I just want to see this. It's been too long. Hello, everybody. It's funny. I almost wanted to say, like, my name's Corey. If you were watching this, you probably already know that. Uplift 2.0 is going to be a thing. I was wandering through the world a few days ago and just seeing all of the builds and all the artistry, thinking about, there's a lot of other NFT projects out there. Fine, right? How many PFP, procedurally generated? Here's 10,000 slightly different things. Look at this. This is like 1% of 1% of what you guys built. It has to just be the start. It has to just be the start. We can realize a really massive metaverse, and nothing that anyone can do can stop us, because there's always a way. There's always a way. Pivoting to my test proves it. And that's just one technology layer. Those technology layers are only going to get easier. Guys can make all of it. And we'll keep this crazy party going. Watching what you guys build has inspired me. It always has. Always inspired me. Look at that. I'm so proud of everything that we built. So, pretty cool. Right next to that the gallery. Andre Bellows. All right. Well, yikes, man. That's enough to get me a little hyped. Okay, so I'm gonna run some gratitudes, and then I have well over 40 names to put up for the Uplift 2.0 pioneers. Just to give people a really quick overview of sort of what the idea is here. Highly recommend checking out the last video that I did yesterday, a couple days ago, whenever that was. And there's an announcement in the Uplift Discord you can read through if you want. But the basic thing is, we have a whole bunch of ideas, a whole bunch of things we want to do. The first being, getting the mind test stuff complete. We want to get land NFTs functioning in there. That's actually going to require some pretty intense work from our partner and software engineer Wayne, who his time is sort of ridiculously expensive, but he's willing to donate it to us to kind of finish this up. But I wanted to kind of create some momentum. Like, I didn't want to finish that up and have like 5 people hanging out in the Discord and be like, "Yay!" Like that didn't make any sense to me. So I wanted to figure out a way to just create a bit of momentum. Let's put 100 people in a room. Let's put 200 people in a room. And the way that people are going to be getting that land is going to be through blends. We haven't finalized the details of that blend, but that's how you're going to do it. It's going to be a while before we really put anything on sale, right? We want everything to sort of be these blends, give Upliftium use case, give shards use case, et cetera, right? And really, I want to benefit the people that are here right now, that stuck with us over the bear market and are still here while things are probably going to go sideways for the next little bit. Anyway, we're talking about potentially doing some. I want to do anyway. This is all DAO vote dependent, but I want to do like some minor, uplifting minor add-ons or updates or whatever. And so those all require some blend NFTs as well. And so what I want to do is I want to get names and wax addresses from everybody who's here and kind of paying attention and wanting to hang out. And I'm going to put them up on this floor that we have. I think it's actually the floor just below this one in the Uplifters Tower. And when we get 100, I'm going to send out 100 Uplift 2.0 Pioneer NFTs. And we will be dropping blend NFTs for all of these things that are upcoming. That you will need them to blend to get these things, whatever they are. You'll need one of these NFTs to get them. We'll just send them out to everyone who has one of these Pioneer badges. Now, we're also going to send them out to each one of them. So if you're part of the first 100, that's going to really help you, because when we get to 200 names up in these monuments, I'm just going to send out 200. So you get another one. When we hit 400 names, I'm going to send out another one to all 400 names, right? So, by the time we hit 400, if you're starting now, you could end up with 3 of these things, which means that every time that we, send out one of these blend NFTs, you're going to get 3, not 1. Unless, people might want to give away one of their, Uplift Pioneer badges or whatever, right? Or like you might want to sell it. It doesn't matter. That's entirely up to you, right? But it'll, just create some momentum. Anyway, after announcing this, I went live and had a few people come in and want to put their names up immediately, which was heartwarming, frankly. And I made the announcement yesterday in Discord, and now we got like 40 names. So like the first 100, if you know anybody that you kind of missed from the old Uplift days, and you think they might dig being around, now's probably the time to let them know, because I don't know, who knows if tomorrow's going to be like today or whatever. But that 100 might not last, which is sort of fascinating to me. Anyway, if you're watching this live, you guys know how the gratitudes work. Feel free to put one in the comments and I'll throw it up on the board. I'm grateful for TC. Thank you so much, by the way, for being here, TC, right now. Fucking rad. And Andre Bello, who he made that giant robot, but he also did a bunch of stuff, making maps, and I think started out with like the Uplift version of Zillow, which we should probably chat with him about, maybe getting back running. Yeah, done. TC, I'm on it. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. I gotta throw Babs as the nickname for my wife. I have to throw her up on the board today. She's been doing really, really amazing, and it really is only because of her that I get to spend as much time on all this stuff as I do. So okay, all right, we'll come back up there if anybody wants to add some later. But we gets to work. Boop. All right, back to the top of my little list over here. This is this is gonna be a whole thing. All right. The Armith. Boom. So this is gonna be it. If anybody has any questions or thoughts, I'll be happy to chat while I do this. But yeah, it's just gonna be work. I just wanted to come in and basically kind of treat like office hours, or just hello, here we are doing the things. It might not be the most exciting things you've ever seen. But again, if anybody has any comments or questions or anything we should be chatting about or contemplating, feel free to throw them in the comments, and I'll yak about whatever I can, if anything. Yeah, watching that video too, um and I talked about this in the last video. I've talked about it a few times, but there we go. The idea that we could get to the point where we can have one-on-one NFTs, and that's going to require some like monkey work. People to go in and certify, yes, this is the land, yes, this is the what's built there at such and such a time, right? Because obviously people are going to be able to change things. Anyway, long story short, like I want to be able to have people be able to upgrade their generic NFTs to one of ones that show a picture of what's there. Just because I want the NFTs to have some ability to show just how unique everything is. Like just how many things are in here and what's there. I think it puts any PFP project to shame. You know what I mean? Like it's not even close. And it's organic, right? Like any NFT that goes out, it's gonna have to get date stamped. Um, because obviously anything can change, right? But on this day, this is what this land looked like. I think is I don't know, that idea will not leave me alone. And I have a lot to figure out, sort of mechanically how any of that would work, and figuring out how to price it and fix incentives so that people will be willing to do the work to make it happen and to keep making it happen. But those feel like details to me. God, Scron. Had a walk and talk with Rob Flasca. This is Scron. The other day. He's doing good. He's really messing around with battle miners, which he's very fascinated by. What's up, Wilbur? What's going on? Yep. So it's gonna be super exciting. So okay, here's a question, I guess. Like, what are are you guys, TC, or any of you guys, what are you spending time on Wax or in the NFT space or crypto space these days? Anything? I know it's been very, very quiet for me, for sure. But I've still been messing around with stuff. I buy Upliftium every once in a while. Which has been, kind of always fun. It means I've got some to donate every once in a while, um, and really, like, it's funny. Like, I try to manage my own incentives, if that makes sense, right? Because like getting some personal momentum these days has been a freaking challenge. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's been a lot about just trying to make ends meet. Um, but yeah, so like, I have tons of Upliftium, but I want Upliftium to, we haven't really focused recently anyway on creating more ways for, or more incentives, more reasons for people to spend it, right? Which obviously, that if you don't have that, then what's the freaking point, anyways? So I figured, and I'm buying like 3, 4, $5 at a time or whatever, right? The more that I have, the more I'm gonna want to create some use case out of it. Because again, like, nobody's getting paid like at all. So yeah. Wax cap PFPs. TC, can you tell me more about what wax cap PFPs are? Um, yeah, I haven't really been either. As far as like the playing the games. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so Wilbur said I'm mainly in a soccer game called Cosmos 11. A soccer game. Still dabbling in other wax projects, but it's pretty quiet right now. Yeah, that seems to be that's my feeling about it anyway. Oh, wax game, huh? That's interesting. Or soccer. That's didn't see that coming. Oh shit. All right. One and done. Rock and roll. This thing. So you know what? Let's have that the audio stuff. Let's pick some mood music, shall we? Screw it. Let's do it. Oh, you know what? I gotta get my buddy started doing actually my we do duo gigs together. He started making like electronic music. It's actually like good. Oh, any collection that has a character with a wax look. I get it. Yeah. Fair enough. That's like when JRG was putting stuff out there. Like if it's got an Uplift hat, I'm gonna probably try and get one at least. So that's fun. That's cool. I'm gonna have to take a look at your collection again one of these days. All right. How much space? 2. All right, fair enough. Sea lanterns? Who would use this many sea lanterns? Me. Yeah, formula, absolutely. Do you want to put in your Minecraft name? Really, you pick the name. It doesn't really matter. It's entirely up to you. And I'll first throw you on the spreadsheet because I gotta keep track of all that stuff. And then I'll get you up on the board, probably in order that I received it. I can just fucking do it now. I just got to make sure that I track all of this stuff. Actually, speaking of which, what was the last one that I did? Funko Coffee. Funko freaking Coffee. Just gonna mark done on my spreadsheet so I don't do these things again. Look at me all freaking organized. What? Don't tell anyone. No one would believe it. Okay, there we go. Awesome. .1 EKU .c.wam. Beautiful. Awesome. Thanks, man. Cool. So TC, what are like the some of the collections that that you've been getting into that have the wax caps? Yo. Oh, look at this. TC himself. The good doctor. Wax apes. Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting to see that. Do you think, like, what's the deal with how closely related that is to like Bored Apes? Did somebody like make a variant of like one that they owned using the IP rights that way, or did they just say screw it? Idioto. There we go. Looks like I've never played this game before. Okay. Boop. Having a great conversation with that guy. All in Discord chat. See, I'm not sure what that means. Like, that's in their Discord, or as in like you just like telling me to go do my own research, bro? Which, for the record, I would totally dig. I totally should. Oh, okay. Awesome. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Noted. That is a whole name. That actually fits. Woohoo! Oh, man. Crap. No falling down, please. Nothing without the sea lanterns. I will always be obsessed with sea lanterns. This is just the way. There's nothing to be done about it. Have any of you guys messed around with the mind test stuff yet? You guys know there's an Upliftium faucet in there? Because it's open source and we can put whatever Web3 stuff in the actual client as we want, and we frickin' will. It's pretty fun. Oh, and I haven't messed around with it yet, but I just want to say, TC, that the thing you showed me looks really interesting. Always on the lookout for new potential metaverse platforms for the greater Uplift universe. Speaking of which, the guy that ran Gnome City owns Landbox now, and we were trying to. I got a message in. We were sort of trying to connect to contemplate some kind of crossover or collab, but I got all busy and that didn't happen. But it'd be good to follow up on that, see if we can. Faux show. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze my face off. Good times. I was saying yesterday too. I've been in semi-regular contact with Jimmy. They're back in Japan. They were in Canada for a little bit. He sounds like he's doing all right. Still kind of getting situated. Yeah, I'm chatting with him already, TC. If that's what you're. Oh, you can connect me with the people that run that other thing. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Worst case scenario, just like I'd love to have them on and do a show on it and just kind of get to know them. You know what I mean? That would be freaking pretty rad, man. Pretty rad. All right. So it begins. Yeah. Nope, not what I wanted to do. There we go. Let's do this. Oh, I should have done that before. It's way better. Cool. Take some screenshots. Throw signs around like a weirdo. Boop. Okay. Yeah, right? Uplift and Landbox sounds. I mean, it could be, and I've always really liked those guys as well. Like that, Gnome City, they did everything they could to make that as interesting and fun as they could for a really, really long time. That's still kicking around too, so that'll be good. There's some new banners up there too. This event from Nefty is definitely long over. All right. So, yeah, we're almost halfway there, which is pretty nuts to the first 100 anyway. So again, if you know any of your old Uplift homies, definitely let them know. Because again, I want to make sure that the sort of the first 100 get some benefit. We create some momentum. First 200 are gonna get some benefit, and I think we'll just keep doubling it, keep keep that whole thing going. So yeah, I forgot we have beehives up here. Adorbs. Bees around here. Sorry, you guys can't see that. It's probably super exciting. Anyway, guys, Ted Lasso, exactly. Yeah, Ted Lasso is awesome. It just seems sort of apropos. You know what I mean? Like it's been freaking challenging. Let's take a little screenshot. Boop. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. Chances are I'll be back tomorrow to put some more names up on the board. I gotta go do some work on this Yeah, 100%. So I'll, you know what, TC, I'll message Nick today and just be like, hey, bro, like, how can we help? Um, Worst case scenario, I could even get like some new billboards up for whatever they have going on. Because I know they've been grinding the whole time. I really, it's been awesome to watch for sure. All right, guys, onward, upward, man. I mean, we're at the bottom, so there's nowhere else to go. Cheers.